Hello Virgo, and welcome to your reading today. I hope you're all doing really well as always. Thank you so much for joining me, whether you're new, whether you're returning. It's just so lovely to know that people are here and I'm not talking to myself. Seriously, it's lovely that you could join me, so thank you. If you do enjoy this video, please do like the video and subscribe. It just really helps the channel. Spirit are already ahead of me. They have chosen a card. So we're going to get started. We're going to have a look at the energy around you, any incoming energies, any messages that Spirit want you to know. And yeah, let's get started. Ooh, we start with all tied up. And again, please with Virgo, Spirit. Thank you. We have woman holding a heart. We have daughter, personal healing and happiness. And we have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So let's see what's on the bottom. That's so interesting. We've got the temple path on the bottom of the deck. And that's so interesting because when I was directed towards this deck to use for your reading, the one card that I had in mind was this particular card. And that is so interesting that we've been given it on the bottom of the deck. We'll come back to that in a moment. I'm just going to have a drink of water, bear with me. Okay, here we go. So, Virgo, something's making you feel very restricted at the moment. Something is, they've just said the word bound. So, yeah, I do feel that this is about your emotions at the moment. And some of you may have some set of circumstances going on for you at the moment that is making you feel very restricted. I get the feeling that you're eager to break free from a situation, but at the moment you just can't, for whatever reason, manage that. Now I'm getting a real mixed energy from this card. As I say, for some of you, this feels like this is an internal process where you're feel bound emotionally. But for others of you, there are a set of circumstances that are in your life at the moment that are making you feel very restricted. We'll come back to that when we pull the tarot. It'll be very interesting to see what the tarot has to say about that. Do remember these are general readings, so take what resonates for you. But as I say, I think we're talking to a larger group of people here because that was a very mixed energy from that particular card. There's a woman shining through in your reading who has hold of your heart. Now, in other readings, I talk about male energy, female energy as one energy. But in this particular deck, there is also a man holding a heart. So this card is very definitely a female energy. I don't feel it's your energy. I feel that there's another female here who is holding your heart very close to them. So this could be a relative, a close friend, someone that you are, that you have a loving relationship with, someone you're very close to. They want you to know that they have a lot of love for you. And here they show it by holding your heart. Okay. That freedom that you're looking for, Virgo, is going to happen. You know, it may not be possible at the moment, but it's going to happen. We see these doors opening from quite a sort of a darkened surround because of all the foliage. We look through the doorway and there's a lot of light and a lot of happiness and a lot of love. We see the dove here, you know, that is opening up for you. So, you know, if you're in a situation at the moment that is making you feel very restricted, very, maybe very bound up emotionally for whatever reason, know that the doors to happiness will actually open and you're not going to be feeling in that energy forever. I do think this female is instrumental in helping you open those doors or providing that opening for you. And it does feel like a path to freedom, to be honest, Virgo. What Spirit are asking you to do is pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Spirit will be contacting you, and some of you may receive this contact via dreams. We see Archangel Uriel here. She's guiding you through your crown chakra. The crown chakra is where you receive the direct messages from Spirit, the spiritual downloads, you know, the awakenings. They all happen through the crown chakra. So please be very aware and embrace any positive changes that are coming in, and know that they are being sent to you from the spiritual realms. I really will look forward to the tarot with that in a moment, because I feel there's a very special message connected to that card. It is going to be something beautiful, as I say, that is sent from Spirit, from Spirit to you. And it could simply be, and I say simply when it's not really simple, but it could be just more healing, loving energy. We saw here the door to personal healing and happiness. This could be the healing that is being sent from Spirit, which would make perfect sense. Because what they want you to do is to return to your soul center, to be who you authentically are, you know, to feel like you are grounded, to feel like you are emotionally balanced, secure. The temple path is the route that leads you to rediscovering your inner soul, rediscovering yourself. So what I love about it is underneath the temple path card, we have the healer of the ages. So there's a lot of healing around you at the moment, Virgo. And this is about centering. And I get the feeling that spirits are sending a lot of healing your way. We talked about it with the crown chakra. They're showing us the temple path. This is about you coming home to yourself, you know. And they're helping you to do that by healing any hardship or, you know, any of the circumstances I can't get the words right. Any circumstances that have left you feeling restricted or emotionally bound in some way. Very interesting. Right, let's pull some tarot. I think we're going to go... Which ones are we going for, Spirit? No, it's these ones. Okay. I use the decks they guide me to, so I just have to wait until it's clear. What I would say is, if any of you want to look at these circumstances for yourself in your own personal life, or you want a reading regarding another area of your life, please do check out my Buy Me a Coffee page, either through the QR code on if you're watching on a big screen, or through the link that's in the description box below. And you know, there's all sorts of readings on there, so there may be something that fits the bill. If there's anything different, then just email me. But yeah, let's get back to this reading. So we have King of Wands energy. King of Wands is pretty fearless, to be honest. He's a king that's had lots of adventures in his life. And, you know, with the tarot, we talk about energy rather than male, female here. So, but yes, I'll refer to him as king because it's a king sitting there. But anyway, the King of Wands, yeah, has had a real adventure in his life, but he's also been really good at planning his adventures, you know. The Knight of Wands is somebody who's a bit erratic, you know, hot and cold energy, etc., etc. But by the time they've reached king status, they have that stability. They've managed to pass through those adventures with a new maturity, a much more grounded energy. But this is a king who takes action. So they haven't got to be king without having taken lots of action in the past. So, you know, Spirit are saying to you here, you may feel bound by circumstance or emotion at the moment, but know that you have all the skills within you to plan the way forward and to plan the action you need to take to get you out of this situation or out of this feeling, Virgo. You know, it's all within. This person here, this woman holding a heart, has come through in your reading to let you know that she appreciates all that you did for her. This could be someone still on the earth plane, or this could be someone in spirit, but this is someone who has a lot of love for you, and they really appreciate the fact that you gave your time, your energy, maybe you helped them in some way with resources of some kind. And, you know, as I say, there's a lot of love for you from this lady. There's a lot of give and take shown on the Five of Pentacles here. And they want you to know that you will never be alone. Sometimes with the Five of Pentacles, it talks about being left out in the cold. This woman is here with their loving energy to let you know that you will never be left out in the cold, Virgo, because they will always be with you. And if this is someone that you have a close relationship with on the earth plane, just know that they really appreciate the actions that you actually take for them, you know, the contribution that you make to their life in everyday life. We have the daughter, personal healing and happiness. And what I love about this, we talked about this earlier, about you going through this doorway into much lighter feeling energy, you know, and it's all very beautiful. And now we have the Ten of Pentacles with it. The Ten of Pentacles talks of abundance. I mean, yes, Pentacles do talk of finance, but they also talk about stability. So whatever the stability is that you are seeking at this time, whether it be emotional stability, financial stability, it is very much showing up in your reading, Virgo, because we have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles draws together the culmination of past efforts and opportunities, brings it all together to make you feel very, very stable and abundant in your life. So that is definitely coming in for you. Why is Archangel Uriel here, please, Spirit? Four of Pentacles, interesting. So the Four of Pentacles is about value. It's about you holding on to things that are precious to you, things that are important to you, people, places. You know, I don't mean sort of go start hoarding stuff. That's not what I mean. But it's about, with it coming up with the crown chakra here, it's talking about special memories, special experiences, and, you know, the value that you actually attach to those things. So I do feel it's connected with this give and take here as well. Look out for your dreams, Virgo. This is coming through again for me. Look out for your dreams at night time. And if you have a notepad that you can keep by the bed, or you've got your phone by the bed where you can quickly write notes so you can remember key bits of the dream, I do feel you're going to be sent messages through dreams. And they're going to be special experiences in your dreams that you can hold on to, that, you know, just enhance life a bit and make you feel more stable. Seven of Pentacles, making a lot of appearances in readings today in all the different decks, which is interesting. But this is about you continuing to put the work in. So, you know, you are being guided along the temple path, as we said. Spirit are saying, don't be afraid to put the work in. You know, you are required to actually continue to put effort into your life and into your soul searching in order for you to feel more grounded, more centered, more back within your soul. And I don't know why I'm being told to say that, but it's almost like there's a little disconnect for you at present. And some of you may be feeling that, some of you may not. But for those of you who are, you know, the steps you take to get back into your authenticity is going to really, really benefit you. They've asked me to shuffle again. There must be something else with that I've not said. And again, Spirit, please tell me. Oh, they're throwing the cards now. Tell me what this is about, please. Tell me more about this Seven of Pentacles and the temple path. Thank you. The Empress, yes, absolutely. You know, this is you, Virgo, whether you're male or female, the Empress energy, it's, you know, very much about nurturing, self-care, rebirth, you know, just feeling complete. Because the Empress, as I say, has been on quite a journey before she became Empress, you know, but has a very nurturing energy. We see the animals around her here. We see her being close to godliness almost, you know. So in order to get back to being who you authentically are, they said it's worth putting in the work and being kind to yourself and, you know, getting back into your Empress energy, Virgo. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool, which indicates that at some point down the line, you're going to be taking a leap of faith here. There's like a completely fresh start waiting for you, a renewed energy. And I do think that'll come when you embrace that inner Empress. Because once you feel complete, you feel stable, you feel empowered again, you'll be ready to take a new step forward and have this beautiful new start. I'm getting a real headache, do bear with me. Some more water. I think we have Spirit are very much present at the moment, and when they're present, when they come extremely close, they sometimes give me a really bad headache, and that's happening right now. So know that if you have people in spirit, they are here present at your reading. If this reading resonates with you, obviously, because it is a general reading. Right, I'm going to draw it to a close. So let's get some Moonology. What do you want to tell Virgo, please, to pull this together, Spirit? Thank you. Yes, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Again, this card is coming up a lot at the moment, so there must be lots of cycles completing at the moment. So if you've been through a really difficult time recently, Virgo, know that that cycle is going to end. It's going to be replaced with this lovely healing that is coming in, that Spirit is bringing in for you. From you being able to step into your authenticity again and feel more grounded and more embracing of your Empress energy before you move into your new start and your leap of faith. Let's see what else for Virgo, please. Communication is key. So yeah, you know, as this tough cycle ends, and as you know, if you have been feeling restricted or in some way, shape or form, then make sure you've just got people to talk to about it. It's really important to talk through your feelings. Oops. Emotions are running high. Yeah, this is why I mentioned emotions at the beginning with that tied up card. I do feel it's about, they use the term emotionally bound, and that's how it feels. There are emotions sort of running high and all over the place at the moment for you, Virgo. Could also be people around you, but I do feel it's your energy. So just be mindful that that won't last forever. And look at this. It's time to release negativity. Okay. Time to release negativity. So, you know, if there's thoughts that are going through your mind that are troubling you, playing on your mind, it's really time to release them. And, you know, you can openly ask Spirit for help with releasing any blocks or any negativity that just doesn't serve you anymore, you know. So I always say in my readings that if you want to talk to Spirit, the universe, your angels, or God, or whoever it is you talk to in the spiritual realms, just openly ask them. I do it all the time. Just say, please, I need some help with this situation. Please, can you ease this feeling? Please, can you show me the way forward? Please, can you give me strength? Whatever it is you need, be specific. And that allows Spirit, the universe, to come in and to actually help you with that situation. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful to you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do give me a like. And I will talk to you all again really soon. Bye for now.